Hey, welcome to the first video edition of Game Failings. Game Failings takes a look back at games that either didn't critically do well or didn't sell particularly well and see if they hold up for you to play today. Today we're looking at Blob 2, a 2011 game from THQ. As you're probably aware, the publisher THQ recently went under, they went bankrupt, and all their properties and assets were auctioned off. A lot of attention was given recently to Virgil Games because the Darksiders IP in that studio didn't get sold. But one that I really loved that got overlooked was the Blob franchise. Now, Blob 2 is a sequel to the Wii game, the first Blob, and it was released not only on Wii but PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's a game that even today really holds up well. It uses a style of painting. Now you might think this might be like Epic Mickey, but as I discuss in the article, you don't really have a reticle to target or anything. You walk over things to paint. You play as the Blob and just paint environments to go from a dull, bleak world to a vibrant, rich world. It really emphasizes style and contrast. It's accompanied by a great soundtrack that uses jazz. If you remember in Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo way back in the day, when you rode Yoshi, you got the bongos in the soundtrack. But Blob 2 does that kind of layering. As you're painting an environment, the music plays in time with your painting, and as you go from a dull world to a rich, vibrant world, the music gets more fidelity and depth. It's a platformer primarily where you paint, and it's interestingly, because you touch to paint things, there's a lot of platform puzzle that involves touching certain surfaces without touching others to really get that platforming element expanded on. It's a really well polished game, both the Blobs are. Even the menus are really, really well done. The animations and cutscenes, all the characters have their own personality that really shines through. It is cartoony. It reminds me of a Pixar Studios movie or other CG movie, but this feels really tailored to being a game. It doesn't feel like a movie that's been forced into the game. The gameplay is so unique. It's such a innovative take on the platforming genre. I really feel it holds up today. Its stylized nature probably means that it won't age badly. It's much like Zelda the Wind Waker on GameCube, where the style really keeps it from aging and makes it timeless. It's a really great game. I really recommend everyone checking it out. It's super cheap. You can download it on Xbox Live, Games on Demand, or the PlayStation Network. I really recommend picking it up. It's such a unique, fun, colourful, stylized game, the complete opposite of everything you find out there today. It does hold up. It's only been 2 years, but it still shines out as something I feel everyone should play, and does hold its own with the likes of Super Mario Galaxy and other genre platform titles released this generation. Anyway, be sure to read the article over at my IGN page, and stay tuned for more game failings. If you have any suggestions of games that should take a look back from this generation, any games that you think didn't get a fair shake, that came out, had a game failing, but should have another look taken at it, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to check it out. Thank you for watching, and